Welcome back to the 61st annual California Star Ball here in beautiful Santa Barbara, California. I am here with the hostess with the mostest. I say that all the time, but it just rings true. Mr. David Alvarez. I adore you.
Hello.
How
Oh
are
my
you?
God, this weekend was so magical.
We're doing it.
You
We're
know,
doing it again, David. Here
We
we
were
are.
just here several months ago, just
Seriously.
talking about the whole event.
We were right there. Like literally, we were right there. We were planning.
This weekend. It's been very magical, and I mean, we're in our last day, and I just feel like, wow, it went so fast, and I'm already thinking about next year. I'm so excited.
We were thinking about next year on day one. We were like, ooh, this and this and this.
Yes.
But like you said, you have to lay some groundwork, right? We talked about this, some foundation of, the first year of you doing this. How does it feel to finally realize your dream of bringing a competition to your hometown of Santa Barbara?
It felt so amazing. I mean, I didn't know. I think it's all the past competitions from Hawaii that it's like we've been practicing for this
Right.
weekend, and once the competition started, it just took off,
That's it.
and it was just it was just
We've been
so
running-
smooth.
That's it. We've
It
been
was
running
so
ahead of
smooth.
schedule almost all weekend.
So
Which is
smooth.
fabulous. That just goes to show the great team that you have, the adjudicators. Tony's on the mic, keeping us all running on time. Just fantastic. People are getting to see, this is the first time ever that a competition in the NDCA circuit is held in Santa Barbara, California, and it is the longest running event. I mean, David, that must just make you feel so proud. And people are getting to see this beautiful cultural city, very vintage, it's very, very cool. The resort is gorgeous.
Yes, well, we had a lot of people here this weekend that's never been to Santa Barbara. And they live close by. They live in LA. They live in outskirts of LA. And this is a perfect opportunity for them to come and see this beautiful city of Santa Barbara, because now they want to come back and visit. They're like, can we come and just visit you during the year? Do we
Just
have
hang
to
out,
wait for 1 year? I'm like, please, come and visit anytime. They really are seeing this gorgeous little town of mine.
Yours of so many years. I mean, I heard from so many people, yes, this is my first time here. And then I also heard, why did it take so long to get a dance competition in Santa Barbara?
Right. Well, I know that a couple of other people tried to do this many, many, many years ago, but they just didn't feel that there was a hotel that can host a competition. Okay. But this hotel, I came to kind of check it out to see how the ballroom was. And when I saw the ballroom, I said, oh my God, this is the place. And I have to feel it, where if I feel excited, I know people will be excited when they come. So about 5 years ago, I came, looked at the ballroom, looked at the rooms, looked at the location, and said, oh my God, this is going to be it. And back then they had said, well, we're renovating the entire hotel a couple of years from now. I'm like, perfect. Now I have to find a competition that I could move. But I was already checking it out.
Oh, wow.
So
this is years in the making
Years in
of
the
this
making.
moment. So, because my next question was going to be, how does it feel to be a double competition owner, right?
Yes,
But
yes.
clearly you've been manifesting this for quite some time.
Yes, well, I always felt like I was going to be moving the Hawaii Star Ball to Santa Barbara, because I've always imagined myself running a competition in my hometown, because it would be so much easier. So I was thinking about moving Hawaii here.
Can't leave Hawaii.
Well, that's the thing. It's like it started getting more popular and bigger each year, and everyone was saying how special Hawaii, was, and it's so great for them to take a little vacation after. So after a couple of years running it, I said, I can't move it.
Yeah.
So
You can't dangle that in front of us and then
Yeah,
take it
I
away,
know,
David.
I know, but now we have, like I said, the opportunity of going to 2 destination competitions, one in Hawaii in September and the other one in Santa Barbara in November.
Yeah.
And the weather was incredible this weekend.
It's
just
fantastic.
perfect.
Like, we are literally the beach. We talk about the beachfront, right? You have 2 competitions that are on the beachfront. The beach is right there. You can literally see it over the wall. We could walk across the street. and the weather has been spectacular. It's November, end of November, Thanksgiving weekend, and we are living the Santa Barbara dream right now.
I mean, it was pretty special. I mean, I prayed for weather in Hawaii and I prayed for weather here. I'm like, please, let's just let it be just so beautiful. And every single day it was getting nicer and nicer and nicer. So we're all blessed. I'm blessed. We're all blessed. We're here competing. We're here enjoying this beautiful town, walking distance to all the wineries, the restaurants, incredible restaurants in Santa Barbara, top-notch restaurants. Everyone is just having a ball, and I'm so happy.
You're like glowing. It's just so nice to see you in your element, in your hometown. How does it feel to be able to provide a high level athletic event like this to your local friends here that are not ballroom dancers?
Well, a lot of my friends always known that I was a ballroom dancer. Well, we all always travel. We travel all over the United States, travel outside of the United States. But I had friends last night, and I have many more tonight. Local friends, local, restaurant owners, just all around Santa Barbara. But last night was really special for me because my friends have never seen our beautiful world of ballroom dancing, and the first person that walked in was just like she couldn't even walk. She was like, whoa, what is this?
Overload.
What is all this? And I mean, she was with sequence and stuff because she knew that there was going to be a lot of that, but she had no idea. And every time I would look at her, she would be like, what is this world of yours I've never stepped into?
Well, we can explain it as much as we want and try to give detail, but you just cannot capture the essence of the environment until you're in it. You just can't. And so people really need to experience it. And you're right. A lot of people, if they're not in the ballroom industry, even driving up to LA, maybe, they're busy that weekend or something like that. So they never really have had an opportunity. And now you're bringing it to their backyard, literally.
Yes. Well, last night they were really blown away. And we had such amazing dancers last night. And tonight it's going to be another night. And we have a whole set of group of friends that has never seen dancing before. And they're going to just absolutely love it.
Amazing. I absolutely love that. I think, we just got through a pandemic. There's a lot changing in the world right now. How do you feel that our ballroom dance industry is evolving through these massive changes? And how are you being intentional about it as an organizer to bring innovative experiences to our dancers?
Well, right now, because of the pandemic, it was so hard. And especially in our industry, a lot of schools closed down, a lot of really wonderful, huge studios all over the U.S. Closed down, and now they've reopened. They are getting more students that they've ever had, and the students are just so excited to be traveling again and dancing again, and I think that for me, I feel really blessed that they have an opportunity to come to destination comps because a lot of them are not really destinations.
Right.
And I
Do
just
you feel a little
so
bit of a
lucky.
responsibility to kind of like create such a magical experience because of where you host your events?
Yes, well, one thing, that we do in Hawaii, as you know, is like we have the luau's, we have so many...
The catamaran.
We have so many things, but because it was Thanksgiving weekend and it was our first year, I didn't really know, the audience. I didn't know who was coming, and I had a lot of people that said, it's a really tough weekend, which it really is. Yeah. But boy, the numbers came in, and I was just blown away myself. So I had at least 20 people that came in on Thanksgiving Day that we could have had an outing. We could have had, a wine.
So that's what I was going to say. What do you have in mind for the future of like creating that experience like we do with the catamaran and the luau and all that stuff in Hawaii? What are your thoughts on doing that here in Santa Barbara?
Well, because it's Santa Barbara and we have so much to offer, there's a lot of students that they would say, I need to be with my family. They brought their family here. This is where they were having their Thanksgiving. So I'm thinking, if they're here, why not do, a wine trip, a wine tour to the wineries and just explore what Santa Barbara holds. And there's so many beautiful things here that we can do. So I am thinking wineries. I'm thinking a dinner and show on Thursday night, and then start dancing early on Friday. So there's my head right now is like, oh my God,
It's
we
the
have, we
possibility.
have an audience. We have an audience, this weekend, and it's
Soon
just
you're going to have to host Thanksgiving.
yes.
And it's going to be a potluck, and everyone's going to bring their
I love
dish,
it. That
and then
would
we're going
be
to start
so
dancing
fun.
on Friday.
That
That's
would
what's
be
going to
so
happen. I'll
fun.
be here.
That'll be so fun. Please do.
Oh my gosh. Also, I mean, seriously, can you just look at this? We got dressed separately to do this fun conversation here, and we are the energy. You are just such a wonderful person to be around, and you create such a synergy, and everyone is smiling, everyone is happy to be here, and I think that's why they brought their families. Thanksgiving, it's like this is a time to be grateful, to give thanks, and I think we are all very thankful for you and for what you provide to this industry.
Well, thank you. I have to say that I am thankful for people to take the time to come on a weekend that it's not, this is time for family. And for them to be here with all of us.
It's our dance family.
It's our dance family, yeah. So it's like I need to really now kind of get the feeling of this weekend and just take off with it. I needed this year to kind of feel, do we have people that will be interested in dancing Thanksgiving weekend? And the answer to that is yes, we do. And I am so happy. I am so happy.
Absolutely. The possibilities are endless with this event. The potential is here. The dancers are here. You're going to do so much. But we have to talk about the 30th anniversary of Hawaii Star Ball.
Oh my God. Well, we already
can't
started
not.
planning. We already started planning with that. So, of course, we will have our luau because that is our number one. I mean, that's the first thing that we do. We plan the luau. We plan all the dancers, all, just the acts, the.
Do you really? You pick all of those things?
Oh, yes, we do.
I
Oh,
didn't know
yes.
that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I make sure that they know that we are all, we say professional dancers, and we all know what good dancing is.
Right.
You need to have the best of the best.
I love that.
So we go through all different styles of the dances, and should we mix it up, and what should we do different, and, have different music, of course, all Hawaiian music, but it's just, So we do plan it. We do plan it. We plan the luau, and then we just keep going to each of the days. Of course, the dinners and stuff we plan. But being our 30th anniversary, we have a lot of fun and exciting things to talk about.
Surprises. We won't talk about it.
Everyone's gonna hear about it, and I'm gonna make sure that a couple of big announcements are gonna be coming out. But this will be our 30th year, and we are just so excited.
Stay tuned. I mean, it's bigger and better. This was this last year that we had was your biggest year yet in Hawaii, and it was, again, the energy. Everyone was so happy to be there, and it just feels so comfortable to be in such a luxurious place. You make it so easy for us to be there. And I think a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, Hawaii, it's so far. I could go to Europe. You know what I mean? It's so, but you don't. You make it so easy for us to land, and the hotel's easy, and everything is very compact, and there's a great schedule, so we can all enjoy the island and all the things.
Yes, well, one thing also, when you say easy, I'm so happy to hear that because, it's not easy getting to Hawaii.
It's not.
And that's when I took the Hawaii Star Ball over, I had people that said, it's too far. It's too far. My students will never go. Right. That was what everyone was talking about. Just like this one, it's Thanksgiving weekend. Right. It's very hard to get there on the weekend. But Hawaii, all the Florida people, all the dancers in Florida, all the dancers in Texas, they said, oh my God, I could go, like you said, to Europe. I could go somewhere else. Right. But they're all showing up now because they are just loving it. Yeah. And they try it 1 year, and they are there every single year. Yeah. So I am just so this was a little challenge. But I love challenges.
I mean, Hawaii
was a challenge, and for you to say it's easy, I love it, and this is going to be the same thing for me. I'm going to work hard, make it very exciting for people, not only to come and dance, but to enjoy this beautiful city.
Well, that's it. Your passion, your heart is here. And your heart, you lived in Hawaii as well. Your heart is there too. And I think that's the thing, is that you've created these experiences that you would want to experience.
Yes, well, I've been competing for many, many, many years, and my experience was always getting to the hotel, checking in, getting your number, dancing 3 or 4 straight days or longer, and leaving the next morning. And that was just my experience. And what I'm trying to do is, okay, there's more to this competition. We got to have fun before or after. There's so many things in each city that we can do. And just to give them the opportunity to kind of say, hey, you can go out. We had people that jumped into the ocean. Yeah. We had our chairman of judges, the first day he was here, Stefan, he jumped in the ocean. He says, you have an ocean right in front of you. Of course I'm going to jump in. That's what he does in Hawaii. So it's like, those are the special, stories that I absolutely love. That is just not having a number on your back and getting onto the dance floor.
Well, and I think that you just kind of answered the question earlier again, too, is that how are we innovating? How are we moving forward as an industry so we're not just staying stagnant and creating the same experiences over and over again? You're doing that. You're showing people that it's not just about showing up, grabbing your number, dancing in the hotel, never leaving the hotel, and then going back on an airplane. You're creating these experiences where we can go outside, we can go in the ocean, we can, you're giving examples of wine tastings and great restaurant recommendations and all of that stuff to be able to go out. So people, we walked down just last night to a cute little Italian restaurant down the street. It was like 0.3 miles from the hotel. Very, very cute in a little nook area. And I saw like 2 or 3 groups of dancers. So everyone kind of gravitated on their own. And they're seeing that even though the hotel is fabulous as well, what's out there? Let's go.
Yes. Wonderful. Well, Christine, I think after this interview, you and I should jump in the ocean.
In the dress? No.
Yes, of course. Of course. Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh. It's always challenging me, Mr. Alvarez.
Always, having just fun things to do. Yeah. Fun and crazy, fun things to do.
Keep it interesting, people. I love it. David, thank you. I say this every time.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. And y'all have just been like such a blessing to us with everything that y'all do to us, not only in Hawaii, but now in Santa Barbara. And we just thank both of you. Y'all are amazing. And I feel that everyone that is out there that is organizing dance competitions, this is the team to have. They have been truly amazing to us. And we have, the students, the teachers are coming here because of the advertisement. So y'all are just the best.
Thank you so much. That means the world. You have no idea. You're like family to us, and we just absolutely adore working with you. It's so easy and fun, and we just understand each other on a different level. And it's just, we've become very attached to it as well. Seeing the logo on the screen and the pins and
too. Y'all were here planning it with us.
That's it.
Now we're here actually, running it. So.
Execution, and it's a huge success as we anticipated it to be because we all worked so hard and everyone is here to enjoy it, and then we know we get a lot of joy from watching the smiles on the faces. The hard work was worth it.
Yes. And I'm just so proud and I'm so happy. And wow. Hawaii's coming up now.
That's it.
That's my next project.
And here we go. Take 2. I love it. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. Please go ahead and watch some of the other exclusive interviews that we have. We have some incredible interviews about the history of this event. This is 61 years of the California Starball. You have inherited the longest running NDCA event in the circuit, and there are so many people that have so many incredible experiences and stories that we have done interviews with.
All about them.
That's right. Absolutely. So stay tuned for our more exclusive content, and thank you again, David, for creating this fabulous Santa Barbara experience.
You're so welcome.